On this episode of I Grew It, I Chew It, I dive into the sweeter side of things with the Sugar Rush Peach. When I first started my pepper journey, I was all about super hots. I wanted to grow and try the most gnarly looking pods that I get my hands on. After a while, even though those kinds of peppers are amazing in their own right, I wanted to switch it up a little bit and find something that I could snack on right out of the fridge, pull out some, take as a lunch snack, and just, eat on the go. Some people can eat those super hots on the go. I'm not one of them, at least all the time. Definitely not going to try to drive in traffic after eating a Carolina Reaper or something. So I had asked the community what kind of snacking pepper is out there that has some heat but is not going to take me out. And overwhelming response was to grow and try the Sugar Rush Peach. Now, never heard of this pepper before, so I did some research on it when they told me about it. And from what I've read and other reviews that I've seen, this pepper was exactly what I was looking for. So the Sugar Rush Peach is a ají variety of pepper. This was, at least that's what its origins were. Ají peppers come from Peru. And the Sugar Rush Peach, I guess, is a variant of these ají peppers that was developed in the UK, I believe is what I read, in Wales. And I also read that it is the only peach variety of ají. So I'm sure there's yellow, there's orange, but this peach color is very unique to this pepper. The other part of the name, the Sugar Rush part, is the flavor profile. It's supposed to be very sweet tasting pepper and have some heat. The heat levels are supposed to be anywhere between a jalapeno and maybe up to a habanero. So it can range, but all peppers are different. But it's also paired with that sweetness that it's said to have. So I have a pod here. I'm going to cut this guy open, see what it looks like on a cross section, and then give it a try. So this is the Sugar Rush Peach pod, and they average about 2.5 to about 4 inches in length, depending on the variety. There are a couple of different varieties of the Sugar Rush Peach. There's some that are like super long and like just really wicked looking, and then there's plain nice and smooth ones that I have here. So I'm gonna cut this open and we're gonna give it a look at the cross section and give her a taste. Give it a smell first. Definitely that sweet pepper smell. Like if you've ever had lunchbox peppers, or even some bell peppers, this has that very sweet aroma to it. No real spice in the smell yet. Give it a cut lengthwise. And this is what we're looking at cross-section wise. A lot of seeds in there. A lot of seeds don't look very good either, though. You can see those black seeds. Now, when I harvest seeds, you want to make sure that the seeds look the healthiest. So these black ones, they're probably not going to be any good. You want nice beige colored seeds, no dark spots when you're saving them, just because you want the healthiest looking seed. If it's got a dark spot, that could be mold in the seed. You don't want to deal with that. You're not going to get any of those seeds to germinate. So, all right, so let's give this a taste. Again, still no real heat smell, but definitely fresh pod. I mean, you're going to get that pepper smell. So. Very sweet right off the bat. There is heat there, but the heat is like a 2 or a 3, if that. It's already peaked. Just on the tongue. That flavor though, it's a very, almost like a sour, sweet taste on that pepper. It's quite enjoyable. Try this other. Yeah, nice citrusy, sweet flavor. Yeah. This pepper, definitely in my top 5 as far as flavor, heat. When you get that instant, kick right in the back of the throat, but it's not strong. It's not like it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna not be able to talk for a minute. Yeah, heat's about a 3 or a 4 still, even after I had that second half. If you are starting your pepper journey and you don't know how you tolerate heat, or you don't know how you will react to super hots, you don't want to just dive right in and say, oh, I'm going to eat a Carolina Reaper. This would be a good pepper to start with to evaluate where you're going to go. Like, this heat is definitely not jalapeno heat. And it's not habanero heat. Kind of only really feeling on my gums, even though I apparently have the hiccups now. So I do also want to talk about how long these peppers actually take to harvest. I planted the seeds for this specific plant in September of 2019. It is now April 2020. And it took, from the time that these peppers were fully grown on the plant, almost 50 days to fully ripen and actually change color. So if you are a first-time grower with these, you want to take that into account, because that's almost 2 months of just waiting for them to change color. And if you are a first-time grower, that's a long time to wait to see something happen, and I don't want it to discourage you into growing these things, because even some super hots take forever to change color, and I don't want that to be like a deterrent. Like, oh, I'm not growing these right, or oh, I got the wrong variety, or something like that. So yeah, 50 days it took from fully grown pod to the blemish of peach to start hitting these peppers. So just do keep that in mind. Again, I 100% recommend growing this. It does take patience, but well worth the wait. And thanks for watching.